New developments tonight on marijuana and how it will be sold in Colorado. A task force wrapping up its final meeting before sending recommendations to state lawmakers. That, of course, is file video. 7 News reporter Marc Stewart live. And Marc, you're getting a better idea of how much it's going to cost.
Right, Mike, nothing is set in stone, but the committee that met here tonight is now recommending that marijuana be taxed more than alcohol, but less than cigarettes. This as the governor once again expresses his concerns about legalizing the drug for recreational use here in our state.
Hard alcohol, beer, wine have unintended consequences.
A call for caution from the governor as a special panel sets recommendations concerning marijuana sales in Colorado.
I'm not saying the sky is falling and we're going to have thousands of homeless teenagers we didn't have before, but we will have more.
Part of his plea to make sure pot is thoroughly regulated after voters approved Amendment 64.
For some of those kids, it's going to make it easier for them just to throw in the towel for a while.
While some proponents question the governor's facts, they acknowledge his concerns, stressing the need for a solid set of rules.
He was expressing his caution about proceeding, and I think we all believe that this is, a cautious approach, and that's reflected in many of the recommendations.
Among those recommendations, a special marijuana tax, new training for law enforcement to detect impaired drivers, revising the Colorado Clean Air Act to include the impact of marijuana smoke, and restricting underage access.
There's so many issues that are involved in this, but I think the big issues were resolved.
Again, the committee here just made recommendations. What happens next is that all these recommendations literally will be sent across the street to the state capitol. Lawmakers there can review them, they can make changes, they can ask questions, but in the end, it's the legislature that will have the final say. Their deadline, October 1st. Live downtown tonight, Marc Stewart, 7 News.